We're going to talk about the all WNBA first and second teams, or in Angel Reese's case, no team.
See what occurred in the WNBA. Angel Reese didn't make the all WNBA first selection, but rookie Caitlin Clark did.
As she is getting absolutely obliterated today, decimated, dragged, rotisseried, grilled, cooked, roasted, put in a brick oven, whatever you want to say.
Yes, the player who was expected to rule the league was unable to even make the third team. And stop it after the media attempted to convince us how amazing she was and that the race for Rookie of the Year was close. She's a character actor, for crying out loud, and it wasn't and still isn't close. Unfortunately, the media misreported everything. Their story revolved around Reese's potential as a star, but Clark's ascent has shown it to be untrue. We need to reconsider who the true game changer is. Because she isn't on this squad, the mainstream media will tell us how amazing and transcendent she is, unless she isn't. There is undoubtedly a mistake the delusional Angel Reese supporters may be thinking, but the statistics show otherwise. I've examined every single statistic and game highlight, and what I discovered regarding their performances this season will fundamentally alter your perspective on the matter. Caitlin Clark is the first rookie to be selected for the first team since Candace Parker in 2008, according to the just revealed first team All WNBA. Know what's crazy? Clark not only made the All WNBA squad, but she also earned a spot on the first team. I wonder whether Angel will be discussing this on today's Unapologetic Angel podcast. I'm curious as to whether this will be included or whether it was released too late. It's no longer surprising given what she accomplished this season. The last time someone did that as a rookie was in 2008. Since these figures are completely out of control, let's start with her offense. To my surprise, Caitlin Clark has already shown herself to be a once-in-a-generation passer. As soon as Clark entered the league, he began to perform things that we had never seen a rookie do before. Her no-look passes send defenders reeling in every game, and her logo threes aren't merely show they're stretching defenses and opening up previously unoccupied places. Here's where it gets wild, though, because Clark is not only performing admirably for a rookie, but she is breaking records that are the stuff of legends. The list of records this young woman has broken in her first year as a professional basketball player is endless. She holds the record for the most assists in a game, set a Fever franchise record for double-doubles, and scored the most points by a point guard in a single WNBA season. In addition to her double-doubles, she broke the rookie assist record not just for one game, but for the entire season. For the Fever, she achieved a brand new franchise record. Consider that she is already changing the course of a team's decades-old history in just her first season. Do you want to discuss scoring? As a feet-on-the-floor set shooter like Magic Manu or Tyrese Halliburton, Caitlin Clark is simply the best long-distance shooter. Now that she is a legitimate jump shooter, Caitlin can make them from the logo as if they were free throws. Like Curry, she is regarded as the WNBA's best long-distance shooter, not just for a rookie point guard, but for any point guard in WNBA history. Clark just set a new record for most points scored by a point guard. It's not just about her scoring, she's also setting the standard for the pros and creating possibilities that help everyone around her improve. Furthermore, let's not even discuss bringing the Fever to their initial appearance in the playoffs. That was a tremendous accomplishment in and of itself, something the organization has been actively pursuing both the offseason and the draft. This is just what Caitlin Clark deserved and what they want. Do you recall the days when no one wanted to play for the Fever team? All of that was altered by Clark. After finishing at the bottom of the standings, this squad is suddenly being discussed for the playoffs. And it's no accident. That's what happens when you add a player like Angel Reese who can score from anywhere and yet manages to engage her teammates. You don't look at Chicago and think, hey, we're going to win if we stop Angel Reese. And for that reason, this argument is absurd. The Rookie of the Year is Caitlin Clark. Speaking of enlisting teammates, watch how defenses respond when Clark is in possession of the ball. She will burn them from the inside out so they can't play her straight up. Every game, Caitlin Clark has a bullseye on her back. She must be stopped. She will discover the open player if they crowd her. There is just no effective way to protect her. That's precisely what you're looking for in a first-team player. In the top 10 for assists, steals, and scoring. However, the statistics only tell part of the story, so if you think they are remarkable, wait till you hear what the professionals have to say about her game. What's really drawing attention in the WNBA is how she's adjusted to the professional level. Diana Taurasi, who said there are degrees to this and questioned Clark's ability to thrive in the WNBA, is now contrasting her with some of the best players in league history. There are levels to this, she continued, adding that it's one thing to criticize young females and such. A mature woman is going to confront you. For that, we will be waiting. You'll see why this could be the fastest opinion shift in basketball history when we show you the precise instant these experts alter their minds. Do you recall when Kennedy Carter's claim that Clark was merely a shooter went viral? Kennedy Carter then made a remark that, in my opinion, will go down in history. In actuality, that remark is currently infamous. The remark was. And that's it on that because, man, what does she contribute to the game besides three-point shooting? That take did not hold up well over time. Clark was in the gym honing her skills to the professional level while some naysayers were busy casting doubt on her. She wasn't merely disproving them. She was totally altering their perception of the game. It's amazing how soon WNBA veterans began to recognize something unique. It was perfectly articulated by one expert. It was just a question of time, in my opinion. Real basketball aficionados were aware of this. Anyone who observed her during her time in college was aware it would not be long before she discovered the solution. You have to allow them some time to achieve that, just like you would have with any rookie. The problem with great players is that they do more than simply play the game, they make it better. Therefore, based on her accomplishments and her ceiling, Caitlin Clark has only just started to reach it. It's also thrilling to observe. It seems reasonable to me. Not to mention carrying the fever to their first postseason participation in years. Defenders would dare her to shoot by going under screens early in the season. However, Clark knew just how to counter that tactic. She is now either pulling up for a three-pointer or finding her rolling partner with a fantastic bounce pass when defenders try to run beneath. It's more than just excellent basketball. That is the game's next-level reading. However, the veterans are particularly impressed by Clark's ability to provide her teammates with opportunities going by in this manner. I'm referring to LeBron-like bounce passing. I'm referring to the kind of two-handed, full-court, touchdown throw passing that LeBron James possessed. She's doing more than just making the easy passes. She is witnessing plays before they are fully formed. The next time she drives to the basket, pay attention to her gaze. Clark is already looking around the court, ready to hit the open shooter in the corner or locate the cutter no one else saw, while most rookies are preoccupied with their own shot. People are aware that Caitlin Clark was left off of the Olympic roster and recently made the All-WNBA first-team squad. Dawn Staley never forget that she wasn't good enough. Every critic who claimed she couldn't handle WNBA defenders has been silenced by the way she's adapted to the roughness of the professional game. She's leveraging that pressure against them rather than giving in. She's blazing past defenders when they play tight. She's making them pay dearly when they give her room. The specialists are talking about the fact that there is no longer a proper way to protect her. Clark is only the 7th rookie in history to make the starting lineup. The other members of the first team, Parker, Sue Bird, Tamika Catchings, and Diana Taurasi, are quite the company for Caitlin Clark. The WNBA is receiving someone who is reinventing what is possible in the game, not just a new star. Clark is not only living up to the hype, but she is also setting a new benchmark for what it means to be great. She's just getting started, which is the terrifying thing for the rest of the league.